Hello everybody. First things first, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday and a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. This is a video, a second part or a conclusion to the previous one I did where XM Studios quarter scale Darth Maul is concerned. Specifically speaking, where I had received the statue and the rear cowl or tailpiece was broken clean off. So we're going to look at that, the repair, speak a little more in depth about that. The second issue, since I've had time to review and look at the statue more closely, the blood fin when viewed from the front is off to the left. It looks like it's warped. Third thing is the blades, they're not centralized and positioned properly, so not good, XM Studios. I don't know where your QC was, but they were out for lunch. But anyway, special thanks goes out to Todd Johnson from specfictionshop.com. That's specfictionshop.com. Great individual to deal with, great communication, helped me out tremendously. When I received the broken piece in question, I contacted him, and that same day he contacted me back and he said, "Look, dude, what I want you to do is take the lower portion and the broken cowl, wrap it up really good, package it, put it in a container, give me the dimensions and the weight, and I'll send you a label. You send it off with UPS." And through no expense to me, all expenses paid for by Spec Fiction Shop and Todd. I don't know if it's his store or whatnot, but go ahead and contact him if you have any questions, you have any inquiries about purchasing products, statues, Hot Toys, Iron Studios, Prime One, Gentle Giant, whatever it may be, movies, TV shows, he'll help you out. But yeah, sent it off to him. They did a repair, sent it back to me, no cost to me. And what more can you ask for? So let's take a closer look at the statue and the repair. As you can see here, there's no visible crack or it wasn't something like cheap where they just glued it and painted. I don't know. I think they installed it with a metal plate to make it a little more secure. There you could see like two blemishes. I don't know if it's not paint. It looks like epoxy or something like that. But anyway, so the lower portion mounts to the blood fin through this leg, which has a pin. And let's take a closer look, not at his butt, but the repair. You'd be hard pressed to see any fracture previously, but that's what it's looking like. Yeah, not bad. The only thing, I was reassured by Todd, but the only thing when putting in the torso piece, you see there's a pin there that fits into that hole. Pin in the hole. Anyway, like I stated previously, there was a metal plate or something that was obstructing this pin from being inserted inside properly. So I actually had the drill and kind of widen the hole. Wasn't too comfortable with that, but what can you do? You want everything to work. It was a risk, I guess. This is cold cast porcelain. You don't want to be messing around with or any statue that much. But anyway, here's a sculpt. Now I find that companies have a hard time at getting the likeness of Ray Park, especially as Darth Maul. I don't know if it's a combination of the paint and the tattoos. So I think Hot Toys, they didn't do a bad job. I think the face should have been longer. and the red paint should have been a little bit brighter, maybe not as bright as XM, something in between maybe. I'll do another review on the Hot Toys Darth Maul. But anyway, here's the other pieces that you have to assemble. There's no switch out parts, so that's one of the big reasons I purchased the statue. No light up features, which is another bear with me guys, there you go, which is another feature that I was looking at. I'm not a big fan of the light up features, especially with statues. If you're buying a statue, I think it should be just that, a statue. That's just me, guys. So there's 3 individual pieces like this that you have to pin in. I don't know why XM just didn't do that with a cowl right off the bat. So yeah, here's the second issue that I'm talking about. You could see that it leans to that side. So I don't know, the individual that was doing this piece must have been out to lunch. But and then the third issue is bear with me. I can do it, Charlie bro. Okay, so let's take a look. You can see that the blade itself doesn't sit, it's not centralized properly, it's off. And the finish of the hilt, not the best, but what can you do? Yeah. Yeah, you can see there, it's like off. But, you know, not happy, XM. But anyway, let's put the head on. So it's magnetized, it just goes in here. Same with the arms. Arms are magnetized. Goes in like fairly easy. I wish everything was magnetized, but so let's put this in here. That's what she's looking like. So, yeah, if you go ahead and look at my first video, I talk about the difficulties dealing with companies that, see, XM wasn't licensed to sell in the North American, South American, some of the European market. I think there were a few countries, but it was mostly in the Asian region, and you had to deal with third parties. So, you know, if you received a piece that was broken, hopefully you dealt with a reputable retailer, distributor, organization like I did, where they'd be able to fix or rectify the issue. XM Studios, for the people that went the legit route, I guess, buying from a retailer that was licensed or authorized by them, what XM wanted you to do was destroy the statue, and then you get a refund. For those that bought outside the market or third party, whatnot, they were working with some of the more reputable places, and you know, it's a little bit difficult. And I think the deadline was May 31st of this year for you to actually get the refund. So, but who would want to break something like this? Like, it's an amazing piece. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. You know, like, let's take another comparison of the face. Like, there you go. Like, this one is magnetic also. Like, I don't know if this is the first time Hot Toys went that route, but anyway, in the background you can see the Hot Toys packaging. This is the XM Studios box. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Sorry that it took so long to get this video out, but I had some personal issues to deal with. The passing of my grandmother and my mother having quadruple bypass, so that's why it took a while. And plus, the actual lower portion came a couple months ago, and it just took me a while to drill into the lower portion. I took my time doing it, and it just sat in the box. But I'm also waiting on a custom display case for it. So right now the basement's being reorganized again. So as you can see, like in the picture, I have movie posters that are sitting behind my DTOS, but that's another story. But before I go, I want to thank any and everybody that's either commented, give me a thumbs up, and especially the people who have subscribed to my channel. I want to thank We Statue, WST, Maverick Indie Channel. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but Faisal Patranas, Isaiah Cook with a Chance, Klee Prime, and there's some other individuals that I can't view your username or your real name, but if you happen to subscribe and it's not visible for anybody to see, at least put a nickname in the comment section or something that I could give you a shout out. It'd be much appreciated. And any recommendations, comments, whether positive or negative, much appreciated. I hope you enjoy this video, and it's very informative and educational. That's what I'm going for. I'll put out more video content where Iron Studios and Hot Toys are considered specifically. Any of the toys, like I said, I deal with or I collect Black Series, SH Figure Arts, things of that nature, but I don't know all the rules and regulations pertaining to those items, so I had to be a little bit more informed before I start doing those kind of reviews. It's not really reviews, I'd say, just, you know, showing off some of what I have. But that's it in a nutshell, guys. Like I said, I hope you found this informative, if anything a little bit fun, but I'm just rambling on. So anyway, you guys take care. Like I said, all the best and peace.